I need to get my merch. I need to get me a mug so I can be like, let's get this tea. Hi and welcome to my channel. I'm Allie Fitz and I'm back with another video. And if you're new here, hello, I love you already. Make sure you slap that subscribe button to become part of the FITZFAM today. We pretty lit, it's true. And once you've done that, make sure to follow my social medias over here to stay connected with your girl. And turn on those post notifications so you know all the tea first. Speaking of tea, if y'all did not know, my music is now available everywhere. So make sure y'all buying, streaming, and downloading so your girl can like become a famous pop star. I would love to go on tour. I would love that. But also make sure you guys check out my merch, outfits.art, because it is art. We got pillows, we got phone cases, we got mugs, we got t-shirts and hoodies. Check it out. But now that self-promo is out of the way, I don't have much to say, but I'm glad that Keith caught us. And what is he gonna do? Fight us? Cause it'll be 2 against 1, Keith. Whoa. What happened to Gia Moon? What do you mean what happened to me? I'm vibing. She got hot over the summer. I've actually always thought she was cute. Isn't that right, Miles? If only she'd get rid of those dorky glasses. There's nothing wrong with her glasses. I think I found my date to the dance. Uh-oh. You never cared about Gianna before today. Have you ever even said 2 words to her? Well, I never cared before because I didn't know she was gonna get hot. Guys, back off. Gia's off limits. Come on, Mac. You already have half the girls at school after you. Leave some for us. It's not for me. Then why don't you ask her, Miles? I'm not taking anyone to the dance. Malcolm has no idea what he's talking about. Aw, we must have hit a soft spot. I never knew you had a crush on Gia. Is that why we caught you staring at her yearbook picture last year? Shut up, I don't care what you do. Go ahead and make a fool out of yourself. She'll never go to the dance with you. Oh, my bad. I didn't see you there. Is that Chrissy Mckay? But he's jealous. Episode 3, he's jealous. And I think that was Chrissy Mckay. Am I interrupting something? Keith? Who's Keith? Her boyfriend. Excuse me, ex-boyfriend. And why is he laughing? What's funny, Miles? Nothing. He cracking up. Nothing at all. Keith, this is Miles. What exactly is Miles to me? We aren't friends anymore. We aren't enemies either. We're nothing. Just strangers who once upon a time shared something special. Or at least I thought it was. I'm an old friend. And you are Keith, her boyfriend. I already said that. Are you deaf or something? Oh, nah, I can't believe it. Gia, get over here now. Who the F does he think he's talking to like that? Who the hell do you think you're talking to like that? Right. And she went over though. She went over. How dare you show up to my job out of nowhere causing drama? Come on, Keith. I'm trying to make this waitressing thing work. It's the busiest night of the week. Well, you sure look busy grinding up on some random guy. He's not random, and I wasn't grinding. I told you I needed a break from this. From you. I don't care what you need. Yeah, you made that very clear. Just keep your mouth shut and listen for a second. I'm sorry for not congratulating you properly. I was just upset because I didn't like the idea of you being so far from me. But look, I drove all this way to see you, babe. Doesn't that mean anything to you? I have given you so many chances. I don't know if I have any more left to give. I deserve better. I don't want to be with someone who makes me feel insignificant. You have to give me one more chance. I'll show you different. I promise I'll come visit you every weekend if that's what it takes. Keith, you owe me that, Gia. I don't owe you nothing. After what I walked in on tonight, you owe me another chance. Owe you? Owe you? I don't owe you shit, you asshole. You bitch. Who's this? Do you need us to get Tony? He ran my last boyfriend off after he had the audacity to show up with another girl. Or maybe we can just handle him ourselves. Even better. It's okay, guys, I got it. This conversation is over, Keith. I meant it when I said I needed a break. You should have listened to me for once. Go home. And stop blowing up my phone. We're not done until I say we are, Gia. Remember that. Get the hint, bro. She said she needs a break. So, leave before we make you. Bye, Keith. Bye, Keith, you weirdo. We don't like you. That's why we like Miles. Miles kind of look like Keith, but just a little bit different. It's like him in a different font, but that's none of my business. Doesn't the boss have their own office or something? I almost forgot I'm your boss now. I'm sure that will come in handy at some point. Look, Miles. There goes my earring. It happens every time I wear these earrings. Let me just... Look, Miles, I know you don't want to be around me as much as I don't want to be around you. So let's just keep our distance from each other, okay? Why do you let him talk to you like that? Excuse me? You heard me. Why do you let him talk to you like that? You were listening? That was a private conversation. You were yelling. Not that he didn't deserve it. Don't think you know everything about my relationship just because you eavesdropped on a 2-minute conversation. Well, I do know that his tattoos are absolute shit. I do know that he called you way out of your name, which I'm sure isn't the first time. And not only did he raise his voice at you, but he speaks to you like you're a dog. It's not like that all the time. It shouldn't be like that ever. What's it to you, Miles? Why do you care how he treats me? Calm down, love. I don't really care all that much. Just think, you need to remember who the F you are. Because I do. And the Gianna I know would never put up with a dumbass like that. Damn, he just read me and walked off. It's true. He right. I can't be mad at nobody but me. Actually, I can be mad at Keith, so. Let me go cuss him out. And Chrissy Mckay. So I know why Chrissy don't like me. Gia! I know why Chrissy don't like me. It's because what her crush wasn't paying her no mind. Get out here. We're going to be late. Forget you, Chrissy Mckay. You've been really working my nerves, Chrissy Mckay. You're always screaming about some nonsense at the crack of dawn. I'm not spending all semester arguing with you. Well, I only agreed to carpool with you because you promised you wouldn't be late. But I'm starting to realize that you break a lot of promises. Relax, my God, we're not gonna be late. I woke up extra early to make sure I'm on time. We don't have to be at Metamorphosis for another 20 minutes. I like to be early. It leaves a good impression on the professor. Oh wait, you don't care about that either. Well, we'll be there, Chrissy. I'll be waiting in the car. Chrissy Mckay, she is working my nerve too. If she's working your nerve, like the video. Mr. Darby should be here any minute with his students. No making moves on any of the girls like last year, you hear me? We can't help it if they love the ink, man. Just keep it in your pants while you're at work, okay? I hope we're at least getting paid for this. A butterfly! Gianna? Or is that a moth? Dad would know. Oh my God, don't tell me you're taking Mr. Darby's class. Miles? Gianna. It's Gia. What, do you live at the tattoo studio or something? Or something. Well, I chose Metamorphosis for my work study, so if you could resist the urge to draw on yourself for a few weeks, that'd be great. I need to focus on my schoolwork, and I can't do that with you around. Why is that? Just 'cause. Gia, I see you've already met the owner, Miles Madden. Owner? You own this place? Not just that, he's also won several awards for his pieces. We're very honored that he agreed to work with my classes, so I hope you won't be any trouble for him. It's all right, Mr. Darby. I'm a pro at handling Gianna's trouble. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to get the workstation ready. I can't believe this. What are the odds? Damn, girl. He can handle me anytime he wants. Mariposa is way too small. He's everywhere. I never thought I would have to see him again. Wait, you know him? I really wish people would stop asking me that. And there's Miss Chrissy Mckay in the background mad. Stay mad, Chrissy Mckay. I hate to admit when I'm wrong, and I hate admitting when other people are right even more. But I should have given Mr. Darby more credit. He knows what he's talking about. The way that Miles talks about tattooing makes it seem like it's much more than it is. So much more than a little needle pushing permanent ink into the deep layers of your skin. He speaks with a fiery passion and deep emotion behind each statement. I get it now. It truly is an art form in its own right. They're wondrous little masterpieces that you get to carry on your body forever and always. Gia? Huh? Miles asked the class a question. Do you have an answer for us? What was the question? What is the collection of guidelines which designers use to mix colors with the visual effects of a specific color combination? I have no idea. Easy, color theory. And what are the categories of colors based on the color wheel? Primary, secondary, and tertiary color. Still the smartest in class. Come on, challenge me, Miles. Don't tempt me, Butterfly. You should know that I love a challenge. Ah! Aha! Let's go around the room and mention one thing we've learned today. Oh, me, I'll go first. So, this Saturday, I'm throwing a huge back-to-school party at my beach house in San Clemente. You're all invited, so I better see you there. Nova, it's great to know your social life is blossoming this semester, but that has nothing to do with what we've learned today. Oh, sorry, Mr. Darby. I didn't learn much, honestly. I was a bit distracted. Let's just get right into our first project then. You can use the rest of your time to start working. Based off everything we learned today on color theory, I want you to sketch a 3-piece ensemble. I will be looking for cohesiveness, good use of color, and of course, style. Due by next class. All right, thanks, teach. Look at her, mad. Chrissy Mckay. I'm gonna say her full name every time. You seriously aren't done yet? I won't be that much longer. I'm second guessing everything I'm doing lately. Not my problem. Chrissy, I'm leaving. I can't wait here all night for you. How are you gonna leave when I drove? I'll catch a cab. You can pay me back for the inconvenience. What? What is wrong with me? I never have to try so hard. Usually designs just come to me. I thought this was my real true talent. But for some reason, I can't think straight. My fashion instincts aren't tingling like they usually do. I feel stuck, unmotivated, like nothing I do will be good enough. This is my most important class. I've been waiting my whole life to be here. Maybe I'm putting too much pressure on myself, but I just want everything to be perfect. I want to be perfect. Finally finished. Oh my God, I'm gonna fail. Just breathe. It's only your first project. You'll be fine. I'll see you at my party this weekend, right? It's supposed to be a banger. I invited half of Mariposa. Hell yeah, I'll be there. Text me the address. Good luck. I'm gonna need it. Yeah, I gotta get this work done before I go to this party though. I'll be in early tomorrow. I have a sleep to do. All right, I'm about to close up. Not so fast. Butterfly tattoo is still out there. Oh, Gianna? Oh shoot, you're already on a first name basis with her? We, used to go to school together. You sure that's it? Because that's the first time I seen you look at a girl like that. Just get out of here, man. I'll see you in the morning. Not him laughing, like we got you. Red-handed. I guess I'll give her a few minutes to finish up. Not sleeping here? Girl, and she didn't get nothing done either. It's been an hour. What are you still doing here? It's late. It is? What time is it? Sorry, I didn't mean to keep you. I just can't come up with anything and I really need to get this done. Art block. What? Something is stifling your creativity, which is giving you art block. Well, how do I unblock the art by next class? Take a break. Don't think about it for a while. When you come back to it later, you'll feel refreshed with a clearer vision. It happens to every artist. Even you, Mr. Award-winning tattoo artist. Even me, Gianna. I have some paperwork to do if you want to stay a little longer. Oh, sure. Maybe just a few minutes. Thank you, boss of everything at this point. A few minutes turned into a few hours, although it felt like a few seconds. Wait, did I just say that in the wrong voice? My bad. Earlier, I wasn't sure what she meant by not being able to focus if I were around. But I get it now. I get it all too much. I've been rereading the same sentence on this bill over and over again because I can't fully take in that she's back. She's right here, breathing the same air as me, sitting not even an inch away from me. I tried to ignore all the feelings, but she's made it impossible by the way she's staring. Her eyes have been burning into the sides of my neck as she explores the ink that I have saturated my skin with. I risk my cover and glance at her for a half a second to see a confused little smile on her mouth. Her smile makes me want to smile, but I fight it and instead said, "You like them." The tattoos? No, not really. I wasn't asking. I know you like them from the way you're staring. Did you do them all yourself? A lot of them, yeah. What about the ones you can't reach, like the ones on your back? I had a mentor who did most of my big pieces. So your whole body is covered, like everywhere? Except my face. The noise that she just made as her eyes glanced downward made me weak. Physically weak and mentally dazed. I hate feeling this way. I hate feeling anything. Okay, 0. It means I'm out of control. It means that she still has a hold on me, which wasn't supposed to happen. If I didn't know any better, I would think you're implying something, love. I'm not implying anything, love. Oh, I was just curious. I can cure your curiosity and give you a full body tour if you'd like. I'm good, but you can take a tour of mine. What? I want to know what you think of my tattoo. Oh, it's nice, but I would have done better. Rude. I said it was nice. When did you get into tattoos? I mean, I knew you liked to draw here and there, but never like this. Was this another secret you were keeping from me? We never had secrets. We had plenty, Miles. Those were our secrets. I wasn't keeping anything from you. We didn't keep secrets from each other. I want to know, when did everything change? I started hanging with a different crowd shortly after you left. One of them was an artist whose studio was our hangout spot. He introduced me to tattoos, and I was obsessed with them from that point forward. I put the sports aside and started taking my drawing more seriously. Eventually, I got really good. The art made me feel like I could finally express myself in the ways I've always wanted to. Art is raw. It has no rules. Yeah, you get it. Being under the needle became my safe space. Some people run from the pain, but I ran into it. I started competing in a bunch of tattoo competitions and used the prize money to open up a shop. Well, it's really nice. You should be proud of yourself. Thanks. Not us both thinking about what to say. Metamorphosis, huh? What's with all the butterflies, Miles? What's with all the questions, Gianna? I should go. No, I wasn't ready for her to leave. Well, you sounded like you was. I was just getting used to having her back, even if it meant we were different. I should have let her keep asking questions. She was getting too deep, and I was afraid she'd start asking things I wasn't prepared to answer. But I would have sat there all night if it meant I could listen to her talk some more. You haven't drawn anything yet. I'm just gonna go to sleep, and hopefully I'll wake up unart blocked tomorrow. I'll walk you to your car. It's okay, it's just out front. It's late, and this neighborhood isn't safe after dark. I'm walking you to your car. Okay, fine, gentlemen. So, did you hear about Nova's party on Saturday? Yeah. Are you going? No. Great, just making sure we won't be running into each other there. Exactly, wouldn't want that now, would we? Yeah, thanks for sitting with me tonight. It's cool, love. Let's just not make it a habit, all right? Oh, rude. And calling me love as well. Passive aggressive. I'm getting to the party. Not in the bathtub, period. Gia! I'm sick of Miss Chrissy Mckay, y'all. Jeez, Chrissy, can I not have a few minutes of privacy? I take my self-care very seriously. You've been in here long enough. What are you doing? I thought you were leaving. I like to take a long bath before I dance my ass off. You're going to Nova's? Haven't you partied enough? This is my first Mariposa party. The club doesn't count since I barely remember anything besides being kidnapped. You weren't kidnapped. Close enough. Now, would you get out so I can finish my bath in peace? Curfew is 12:30. For who? Get out of my face, Chrissy Mckay. For a second there, you sounded like my mother. I'm serious. I'll be locking the door at 12. Girl, you know how keys work, right? 12:30, Gia. And don't wake me up. I don't know how much more of her I could take. I'm sick of Chrissy Mckay. All right, so what am I wearing? Oh, that's cute. Oh, I like it. Okay, let me see what else. Nah, that's too goody two shoes. Oh, I'm about to go to the club wearing this, to be real with you though. Boom. And I like my hair the way it is. I'm good. Let's go. And forget Chrissy Mckay, I'm coming home at 2. Oh, it's a day party. I love this. Oh, not her being mad. Gia, you made it. I've been waiting for you. Everyone, this is Gia Moon. We remember. I forgot. You used to live here, right? Yeah, up until my senior year. I moved away when my dad got his dream job in Sacramento. Arcadia was the furthest school away from my parents that accepted me, so here I am. I needed some freedom, so they're letting me stay at the beach house for a while. Whoa, you have this whole place to yourself? Yeah. But it's actually not as great as it sounds. It's probably better than living with a roommate who hates you for no apparent reason. Miss Chrissy Mckay.
How's it feel to be back? Just as you remember it.
No, it's very different. Hey, sometimes different is better.
Cheers to Mariposa.
Cheers to Mariposa.
Let's go eat. There's tacos out back.
What's wrong? I already ate. Sorry, I need a second. I'm starting to feel lightheaded all of a sudden. You okay?
That tequila was strong, right?
Uh-oh, what happened? Did it just get really hot in here, or is it just me? Or maybe it's them.
Girl, liar! He said he wasn't gonna be here. What are you so upset about? He brought his cute friends.
I'm not ready for this tonight. I always feel like I want to throw up around him.
You mean you get butterflies?
No! I know what butterflies feel like. This is more like the butterflies are really pissed off and trying to rip through my intestines.
Ew. What's the deal with you two?
Stop asking me that. Just keep me away from him. Let's dance. Let's go, cause that's the only thing she'd be doing to make her feel better. Oh, he looked good. I really truly didn't want to be around her. I would have done anything to forget about her, to never have the thought of her cross my mind again. Then my mother mentions she's coming back, so I prepare myself to stay strong, to stay away. But then I saw her, and all of that strength I built up went straight out the window before I could even save myself. Now she has me showing up to dumb parties that I would never otherwise be interested in. Because you love her. Something's not right with me. I think I'm sick.
Why don't you take a picture? That way you can save it for later instead of staring so hard.
Excuse me, who are you?
Nova, I'm in Mr. Darby's class. This is my party.
Oh, nice place.
You want me to show you around? Privately? Oh, the way he just walked. I knew it. They totally have something going on. Hey, do you guys know Tion, Miles, and Gia? She won't tell me anything.
Tea? Miles has tea? What kind? I'd like some before bed. I suspected he had a thing for butterfly tattoos, but Miles won't tell us anything either. We're the closest thing he has to friends, and he still doesn't let us in.
He wouldn't even come to my birthday party last year.
Not now, Gage.
What? My feelings are still really hurt about it.
Oh, she's back. What?
Excuse me, I can't see. You're blocking the sun. Hey! I'm supposed to be staying away from you.
And we're wearing the same outfit, really. The entire party can see your underwear. Oh. Enjoying the view, guys? Yeah, very much. Can you get a drink out of there for me too, Gia?
Oh, you know what? Who cares? Whatever, so my skirt's a little short. Would you two get a grip and stop drooling like animals? I wasn't interested back then and I'm not interested now.
Got him.
Why are you always laughing at me?
Not at you. So, who are you wearing the lace for? What's his name?
Why? You jealous?
Oh, of Kevin?
His name's Keith. Keith, his name is Keith. And we're taking a break, if you must know.
A break?
I don't want to talk about him. Where's your girlfriend? Or should I say, girlfriends?
Making assumptions isn't an attractive quality. Who says I want you to find me attractive? I don't really date, if you must know. So, you just, like, sleep around?
Yes, Gianna, with hundreds and hundreds of women all across the world. Sometimes I even have multiple at once.
Are you happy? Is that what you expected me to say? No. You just never used to be so judgmental.
I'm not judging you.
I just figured you were seeing someone. I don't have a lot of extra time for the drama that comes with relationships. I get it. I know all about the drama that comes with relationships. You're probably right. It's kind of a waste of time. Yeah, when you're with the wrong person. Want a drink? I don't drink. I didn't dare ask why. I already knew. His father was drunk when he got into his accident. I knew Miles took it hard. Him and his father were really close. But I never realized it still haunted him so deeply after all this time. I guess the pain from a loss like that never really stops hurting. Well, I'll not drink with you then. Don't let me stop you from having fun. I can have fun without getting drunk. Really? Show me. The words sounded sinister as they left his mouth, but the smirk that followed appeared to be egging me on. I thought for a quick second about how much I liked his smirk and how badly I wanted to see a big, bright, full smile on his face. He locked eyes with me as if he was silently daring me, and I never turned down a dare.
Ooh, I reach my hand to the side of his neck and begin tracing one of his tattoos. I haven't had the opportunity to see all of his ink yet, so I can't say for certain, but I think I like this one the best. He inhales sharply as I move closer to him. The smug, arrogant look on his face doesn't move, but I know his insides are on fire. I can feel his pulse pumping faster and faster against my fingertips. Heat rising from his skin, his hand grabs and squeezes my waist as I move my lips to his ear and whisper, "This one's my favorite." He turns me over with ease and lifts me onto the stool in one swift motion, his electric baby blue smoldering with desire. I think your idea of fun is a little different from mine. Do you mean it? This one's your favorite? Yeah, I meant it. Did you name your shop Metamorphosis because of my dad? Because of you. I mean, you bringing me to the butterflies taught me a lot. I remember your dad showing us all his caterpillars and how they went through the metamorphosis process. Back then, I thought it was the most incredible thing ever. They spun themselves into these cool little cocoons, then eventually grew their wings and became something beautiful. I know it's weird, but it really stuck with me. It's not weird, it stuck with me too. I never forgot, Butterfly. Then why didn't you call? Oh! We made him mad. God, you're so rude these days. Why don't you just stay away from me if you're gonna be like that? Okay, well that just got awkward real quick. I think matcha's the best, but chamomile puts me right to sleep. What's your favorite? What are you talking about, Gage? Someone said you had tea. What up, Miles? Ben, I see your girl Gia's back. I bet that's the only reason he showed up tonight. Kendrick, we're leaving. Good, this party's lame. Oh! My bad. Uh-oh. We not leaving, because Kendrick just found him a girl, and they probably gonna talk. Uh-oh. Who's been blowing up your phone? Keith. He's kind of my boyfriend. Kind of? It's complicated. We're too young and beautiful to be in complicated relationships. She's right. I say dump him and have some summer fun with Miles. With... What makes you think I want to have fun with Miles? Who wouldn't? Girl, Keith just needs to learn his lesson, so he can keep blowing my phone up all he wants. He's about to realize what he's missing. Period. Dance away, girl. Dance away. Blocker, matter of fact. Jeez, I didn't realize she was still your soft spot. There's gotta be a reason he's been stuck on her all these years. Maybe he's been lying all this time and they actually hooked up. I've ignored you all my life, Ben. Get the hint. I clearly don't give an F what you think. I guess I'd be stuck on her too if that's the case. You know what they say about girls with lips like that. Chill, man. They're just drunk idiots. Not worth it. Sometimes I wonder if you're more upset about Gia leaving or your dad died. Why would he even say that though? That's what he gets. Fight! A fight? Oh hell no, not in my house. Get him, girl. Cause what? Oh my God. Listen, I'm not even too mad. It's not my business and he deserved it. So, and if you think he deserved it too, click the like on the video. Or if you already liked the video, put the punch emoji in the comments. But if you enjoyed this video and want more episode, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and let them know about this tea. We have chamomile, we have jasmine tea, we have English breakfast, we have a lot. And check out my music and merch. Everything is in the description. So have a great day in the name of the Lord, and may God bless your every step. Oh, also Chrissy Mckay. Girl, she bothered me one more time, it's over with.